fool me once, shame on you. If you fool me twice, shame on. If you're fooled, you can't get fooled again. You might have noticed we haven't been to Hope of the Valley thrift store in quite some time now. We actually just stopped going. We weren't finding a lot of things, and when we did find things, it was overpriced. We kind of gave it a break, gave it a little bit of time to refill with new items, and we're hoping to find a couple of things this time around. All right, so we're rolling up and no one's in the parking lot, so maybe people just all stopped coming here. I honestly don't know the last time we were here. It has to at least have been maybe a month, at least 3 weeks. All right, so our usual first rack. There's this garment something or other. Also grab this. We gotta check comps on all this stuff. $40. Don't think that's worth it. I ended up putting all those things back, just comps weren't there, or again, overpriced. In the clothing section, we finally find something that will flip. It's a Los Angeles Marathon A6 jacket, and it's already sold within 2 days. Only paid $6.75 because it's 25% off day. More in the jacket section, I find a La Martina track jacket here. Navy blue with red and a little bit of white there. It's an Argentinian brand. I don't know much more about it, but I do know I end up finding another shirt of this same brand later on. And this was worth picking up, especially at $7. The emblem's cool, the whole design is clean, so I had to pick it up. Sifting through the shirts, I find this Built. It's a drop cut luxe edition. I've sold these before. Navy blue one was the one I sold. This one is white. They don't sell for a lot, but they do sell. The brand is just good quality. If you were able to feel the material, you would know the difference immediately. It is dense, but it's also flexible, breathable, definitely a performance shirt, but this one has a stain on it, so I had to leave this one, but definitely keep an eye out for this brand. More in the shirts, I come across a familiar brand here, Patagonia. Most people are looking for it, and it does sell. This one especially, the same exact shirt sold for $20 recently. But I bought this, and my wife ended up claiming it, so it's now Lynn Flip's shirt. Then we came across this shirt that kind of looked like the Wimbledon logo, but it's actually Roland Garros. And look at the back, and I was pleasantly surprised with this graphic. From 2017, a new one sold for $35, but I'll probably get closer to $20 to $25 for this used. Either way, should flip well, the brand sells well, and a nice little find. Then we come across a logo we love to see. It's Ben Davis. Unfortunately, the t-shirts don't sell for as much as the work shirts do, but wanted to show you guys so you could at least see the logo. And if you ever knock a shirt off a hanger like this, definitely fix it before you walk away. Alright, just about done looking through these. This feels nice. Best Made Co. Just the quality feels nice. Pretty sure that's down 45 minus 25% off. This has got to be like at least $100 jacket. That jacket was definitely worth picking up, and so are these board shorts. These are Aloe branded, probably a brand you've seen around, or at least other resellers grabbing as well. These are 2XL, so I definitely wanted to grab these. These other ones recently sold for $28. I could probably get between $20 and $25 for these as well. I definitely love grabbing these collegiate sweaters. This is a Champion reverse weave. Obviously it sells, but this one was a little bit too stained on the front, and the collar was a little bit too distressed for my liking. But right next to it was that Built brand we were talking about earlier. This is a district jacket. I've never found a jacket. I usually only grab the t-shirts that I come across, but this one was definitely too cool to leave behind. Unfortunately, I tried it on and it fit me perfect, so I'm going to keep this, but it's definitely something that will flip for you. Ooh, yikes. Definitely want to avoid any Julio stuff because it's going to be hard to find a buyer, but these Ralph Lauren polos definitely sell, especially with the large logo. Keep an eye out for those. This embroidery was still in great shape, and it's got the rugby stripes. Should be an easy flip, especially on 25% off day where this is only $3. An easy pick me up on this one. This graphic was just too cool with the colors. Got the wolf, got the crows, got the Aurora Borealis in the background with the trees. I mean, you can't leave this behind. Plus, it's made in USA vintage. $9 with the 25% off. Still would have grabbed it to flip. My wife's cousin wants it, so he's going to end up rocking this thing. Then we came across a familiar brand we love to grab, Travis Matthew Golf Polo. I mean, these are bread and butter for us. $5 minus the 25%. It should be an easy flip, but this thing was stained, so we had to leave this one behind. Same brand. La Martina. fit. Yeah, I'll take that. I've seen these before. It's like a field jacket. Lucky brand. All right, so we started pretty slow, but we ended up getting 2 bags worth plus the jacket. We spent 80 bucks, which this should get alone. I'm pretty sure this can go for over 100 bucks, especially now that it's getting a little colder. So we lucked out with the timing on the jacket. This other stuff is all profit then, which we actually found some pretty good stuff. It's not gonna lie, it was a little disappointing at first because of how slow it was. And also the fact that we kept on finding some things that we usually would buy, but something was wrong with everything. So there was either a stain or the logo was peeling or just the prices were too high. But then we got to the fancy rack where they usually overprice everything because they think it's worth more, and they actually didn't price it that high. Like some of the jackets I got are higher than I usually would pay. Obviously I don't want to pay over 10 bucks for anything really ever, but the jackets were, I think they came out to 12 or 13 bucks each. That would go for 60. So I don't mind doing that flip and paying up to get those because of how high they price other things. Like regular basic shirts are 8 or 9 bucks, but then a nice jacket is 12. Not sure how they're doing it back there, but I'll take it if I find it. At first, I really was feeling like that would be one of the last times that we would be going back to Hope of the Valley because of how bad it was the days before, but it wasn't a bad haul overall, so we'll definitely be back. We're just not gonna be there as often as we used to go. We used to be there every Thursday, so which is why it probably slowed down on us because we kept seeing the same stuff and they just couldn't keep up with the demand we needed at least. I think the real move is to go there maybe once a month or maybe once every other week or something, but we definitely will be back. It's definitely one of my favorite spots to go. I like the staff there, I like the cause, I like everything about it. It was just the prices were getting a little out of hand for me, but I'm glad it worked out today. Now we gotta go grab some sold items. All right, so at the J6 Flips mothership, we have 5 sold items going out. This is a Mr. Toad's Wild Ride long sleeve. Nothing special, it's not even a real like from Disney kind of shirt, but the fact that it was Mr. Toad and Wild Ride, the Disney fans love it, so sold that. Found this Champagne City. It's a Charlie Hustle branded shirt, but it's from Kansas City. Paid $1 for it, ended up selling for 12 bucks, so that's about what I thought I can get for it, and I got it, so I'm glad. Then there's this USC full zip jacket. This is the one I got with all the other USC stuff, and I was right, all these are the high quality ones, and they're selling, so pretty stoked about that. I'm pretty sure I only have like 1 or maybe 2 more things of that. And then there's this hockey jersey. It's like a practice jersey, Nike and Bauer, a collaboration I had never heard of. Very old because of the tag, obviously, but and there was a snag on here, but I made it clear in the listing and someone still bought it for 20 bucks, so I think I paid just a couple bucks. And then the last thing is this Alpha Industries. It's like a lining for a bigger jacket. Had it for a little bit. Someone asked a bunch of questions about it and didn't buy it. That's why it's open already, but someone finally bought it for asking price, so I'm pretty stoked about that. It's been a while since you've had to see this late night footage. I have no lights in here, but I'm on my way to a Starbucks right now to sell this Galaga sign. It was like a video game thing for an arcade, just like the banner on top. I got it a long time ago for 5 bucks, thinking it was like from really long ago, but it ended up being a reproduction, so I'm gonna go make 25 bucks real quick with this. Yeah, it was just a busier day. I wasn't able to go sourcing like I planned on it. I wanted to hit the Tuesday at the Super Thrift, but I wasn't able to get out because my son got sick and had to stay home. So I ended up hanging out with him all day, which is always fun, but didn't get any sourcing done. So I'm at least glad to get this sale in through Facebook Marketplace. I also had a couple sales. I was running with my wife. We did a little trail run and I actually had a couple sales come through out there. So that was nice too, just to at least see some sales coming in even though I wasn't doing any real work today. So I was able to actually get my most recently listed items from eBay up onto List Perfectly. So tonight I can cross-list those items. I think it was only 30 items, but I'm gonna get those all cross-listed and get more eyes on those as well. So overall, productive, not productive day. Yeah, I think sweet.
Okay. What, do you have an arcade or something?
No, I got it off like a garage sale. I flip a lot of things online. I found it there.
Okay. Cool. 25, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you so much. You have a good night. So there you have it, an easy 25 bucks. Yeah, he was happy, he got his thing. Obviously he asked me if I had an arcade, and I never really know what to say when people ask what I do or why I have things or things like that. What do you guys do? Do you tell them you visit garage sales and you flip things online? I see a lot of people promoting their channel. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable doing that, but I don't know why I even overthink things like that. So you let me know what you do in those situations though, when someone asks, hey, what do you do, or how'd you get this, or things like that, because I told them I got it at a garage sale, but I don't think I've told a lot of people that I have a channel or that I flip things. So, and I have heard a lot of people say that it's actually better because you get opportunities to where people will give you things or sell you things at a good price and they know you're going to be able to flip it. So who knows, maybe I'm holding back or holding myself back, but Let me know what you guys do in those situations.